Hey guys, Rachel here. Today I thought I would do a video where I just kind of talk about all the projects that I have going on right now. I have a ton of stuff that I have started and I just need to kind of finish them up. So I thought maybe doing a video would kind of help me organize myself and figure out what I need to do next. There's a couple things that I know I need to do first. First being finishing up quilting this Firefly quilt. Let me show you guys. Let's see. So you can see here I started quilting some of these fireflies. I've got a lot of details going already. You can see. So I just kind of need to finish up the little bodies on some of the spots, like right here. I need to finish up some details, and then I can finish up sort of this all over loop-de-loop design on the rest of the quilt. I'm going camping next week, so I need to kind of finish that up. This was actually a pattern by Pen and Paper Patterns on Instagram, and at the beginning of the year she had a giveaway, so I actually won the pattern and I won all the fabric to make the top, so it was actually so that was pretty cool. So I wanted to kind of finish it before camping, just because fireflies and camping. I'm out in California, so we don't actually have fireflies in the forest or anything like that, so I thought it'd be kind of a fun thing. And then the back fabric is really cute. It looks like little glowing balls of light, so it's actually pretty perfect for the idea. So that is the first thing I need to finish. I just need to finish quilting it. It's not super huge. It's a probably like a twin size quilt, so it's not horribly big. It's just a little bit more cumbersome to do on my regular sewing machine. I happen to work at a sewing store, so I have access to long arms and mid arms and things like that. So I had been quilting it at work, but it's gotten a little bit busier, so I think I'll probably try and work on that today. So there's that. The next thing I know I need to get done, I have until September. This is a dress that I started working on for a friend's wedding. So at this point, I have everything kind of basted. I kind of fitted it. So I don't know. So this is like the bust. Then it comes up under here, and then it just kind of swings out. It's a pretty simple pattern. Let me grab the actual pattern photo for you. I just don't do very much garment sewing. Let's see. It is Simplicity 1800 BB, and I'm doing View C. So this is the second dress that I've sewn together. The first one I had a lot of help, though. I did it in a sewing class, so I had a lot of help from my instructor. So this is kind of like the first time I'm going on my own. And the only thing that I'm really concerned about is doing the zipper in the back. I believe it's an invisible zipper, and I've never done that before, so I think I'm kind of stalled out at this point. But like I said, I want to make it for my friend's wedding, so I kind of need to finish it at least by the beginning of September, and that way I can kind of edit or fix anything I need to fix on there. So that's number 2 I know I need to finish with like an actual timeline, like an actual due date, I guess. There's that. I have a really quick and easy one. Here's a quilt top that I had started a really long time ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I just finished quilting it. I think the back has some nice quilting. I just finished quilting it as sort of an example because I started a beginner quilting class. So all I have to do is finish putting on the binding and then be done with it. It's not for anyone in particular. I am going to be doing a craft show in October, so maybe it'll be one of the things I sell there. So there's that. That's not too bad, I guess. That could probably be finished by today. We'll see what I feel like sewing. The next thing, so this is a Christmas tree skirt. I bought the pattern about, I don't know, 3 years ago maybe, on what used to be Craftsy. So there it is. That's what it's going to end up looking like a little star blade. So you can see it was a Craftsy pattern, now they're blueprint. So that was a lot of, so I got all the fabric picked out, I got all the strips sewn, and now I have the blades. So these are what make up like the little star blades. And so I just need a big piece of batting to sew, because you're going to sew the blades right onto the batting and the backing. So I have to piece together some bits of batting that I have left over to make one big square, because then I can sew everything onto it. So that'll be kind of a little bit of a process. Piecing together batting isn't difficult, it's just I didn't realize I had to do it until I got to this point, and I was like, oh, I would have just bought more batting, but I guess it's good to use up what you have. So I have that to kind of work on. Obviously, timeline for that is Christmas. Before Christmas would be nice. The other thing that I'm working on right now, I'm actually participating in the Summer Sampler 2019, and I'm really far behind. I think this Monday was week 9, and I need to start week 4. I'm really excited about this. This is sort of a piecing boot camp, so every week you're doing a new technique of piecing. So one week will be curves, we've had half square triangles. Let me show you guys. And so it's just a really great way if you like to piece, but maybe you haven't branched out with different types of blocks before. This is a good way to kind of just experience new techniques. So this was block 1. I had to redo it a couple of times and it still didn't come out quite right. My problem was that I started it on one sewing machine. Again, I work at a sewing store, so I started at work, and then I ended up coming home and finishing it, and I just didn't have consistent seam allowances. But the next 2 blocks came out really good because I did them all at home. Here's the block number 2. All the half square triangles. I really like this one. This was actually nice. This was the first time I used a paper template, so I don't think they technically called it foundation paper piecing, but it was you sewed on the lines to make your half square triangles, and it actually made it really easy. I don't really like wasting all that paper, but if you're wanting some really nice clean points, it definitely helps, and so that was actually a lot of fun. And then the 3rd block was the improv piecing. And that was a lot of fun too. I didn't really understand the instructions at first for it. How you did like the strips and then you came in with a triangle. It worked out though. It worked out. So everything came together just fine, but I was just like a little bit confused. And I'm glad I did a rainbow throughout. So they have like 2 different drawings. They'll have like the drawing that you saw when you bought the pattern, and then they have a picture of the person who actually made the block. And so the drawing shows like color blocks, so reds over here, blues over here, greens over here. But then in the actual designer's picture, she had it kind of rainbow throughout. So I said, that looks like fun. And I'm glad that I did that because it's really bright and colorful and cheery. You can see the gray that I chose is a little bit on the darker side. So I think the number 3 block is a really good contrast to that really dark gray. So that's just something I need to just plug along and work on it. I need to set sort of a set time and day where I actually just sit down and do that. My days off of work vary, so it can be kind of difficult what to choose to sew on those days. So that's just kind of an ongoing thing. I don't really have a timeline specifically for that. I just want to kind of catch up, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. But I'm having fun, and I'm learning some new techniques and trying some new stuff. Let's see. The next project I have, I want to do something Halloween this year. I like to sew something for Halloween and Christmas every year. I just think it's kind of magical to have home sewn decorations. I think it's a little bit more special than going to Target and buying everything there for your house. So the first fabric I have is this like pumpkin spice latte fabric. You can see it's very autumnal. It's got pumpkin pies, it's got coffee. I just think it's really cute. I'm not like a pumpkin spice latte person, but I do love coffee. Coffee is definitely like my every single morning I have to have it kind of thing. So I thought that was really cute. So I want to kind of do something with that fabric. Maybe this fabric too. I can't tell if they go together though. This has like that gray to it. This is like a Japanese printed fabric I got from Joann's. And it's just really cute because it has little fat black cats with pumpkins. So I feel like those could go together if I got the right blender. So I have those two. And then of course I have Tula's bats from the De La Luna line. I have these bats. So I don't know if all these things go together or not. Plus I have this really fun orange sparkle. That one, this is really pretty. This is at one of the other locations for the store that I work at. They have this fabric and they had different colors of it. I just think it's really pretty. I kind of like looks like someone painting glitter all over it. So I have those fabrics. I just don't know what I want to make. Whether I want to do like a quilt or a table runner. But I'm thinking a quilt. I think a quilt would be really good. So I have that. And then another project that I have that I've also had for like years are these duffel bags from Butterick. In particular this one. I don't know, I just really like duffel bags. I don't really need one, but I want to do one. I want to make one, and I think that would be a lot of fun. And then I think that's everything. Oh, I also have this table runner that I started. I don't know if you guys know Lori Holt's spelling bee. Let me grab it really quick. This book here, Lori Holt's Spelling Bee. And so I wanted to do a fall or Thanksgiving table runner that spells out thankful. And I thought that'd be a lot of fun. So I have some blocks here. I have all the letters, and I did 2 of every letter just because I did the small blocks and it was really easy. There's H. And I used her layer cake, the Autumn Love layer cake. And so I have the small blocks done. I have all the letters for thankful. And my only issue is that it's really kind of on the small side. And I think if you're going to do a table runner, you want it to be just a little bit longer, a little bit taller, especially if you have like a nice dining room table, which I don't have, but would like to have someday. So I just need to figure out what sashing I need to put in between all the letters, as well as I was thinking of putting in like a turkey block. Lori Holt has a free turkey block, but it's slightly bigger than what these letters come out to be. So I cut out all the pieces for the turkey block, and then I realized I cut it out wrong because I misunderstood her background as opposed to the colors for the turkey itself. And this is the L block, just so you know. Yeah, this is really complicated. It's just a rectangle for the L, lowercase l, obviously. So yeah, I have to figure out all the sashing and things like that. I also kind of wanted to do a pumpkin block. Lori Holt does have a purchase pattern called Gobble Gobble, and the block size on that turkey works out a little bit better for the table runner. My only issue is that I kind of wanted to make the table runner for a class, and I didn't want to have people pay for for a book and a pattern. but the timeline for that has already passed anyway. So if I could just sew it up for myself, and then maybe next year I could do a class on that, that would be kind of fun. Let's see, do I have any other projects on hand that I can show you guys? I think that's kind of it. Those are the main things that I'm working on right now. I'm hoping to kind of do maybe a weekly catch-up or a weekly chat kind of thing to update you guys, maybe keep myself a little bit more consistent, or what do you call it? Not reliable. I'm forgetting the word. So hopefully I'll see more of you guys, and I would love to hear what you guys are working on, any quilt patterns, any garment patterns that you're sewing that you're just like, I need to finish this. So go ahead and let me know, and have a great day.